Okay, so I just got asked about showing you guys how to create like a page where you could list maybe your favorite products that you like to use, and then have links to those products. Or I also think this is a great idea. Like if you have partners that you like, if you're an affiliate for someone and you have affiliate links and you get a kickback for working with them, or if you just have partners that you like to recommend and you want to put backlinks, because backlinking with other people's sites is a fantastic way to increase your site's visibility, as long as they're reputable sites and your reputable site and your sites are in good standing and all of those great things. But either way, no matter how you want to use this is my preferred method of getting logos or images or kind of organizing that type of information on your Squarespace website and including links so that people can hop over to those sites. So my favorite way to do it, excuse me, is to go into your pages and create an actual photo gallery. The reason is because you can easily just continue to update those partners or those products. You can delete them super easily, and then we'll use a summary block to organize the data on another page. So I create just a blank gallery, image gallery. We're going to just call it, so this example was supposed to be for products, but I'm going to use it for partners because that just makes a little bit more sense for my business. So these would be like, excuse me, affiliate links. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just upload the logos for each of those businesses. If it's a product, then obviously you'd probably want to do either the logo or the actual product image, but we're going to take it a step farther, because what you'll notice is when you secure those logos and you get them from the companies, they're all going to be different sizes and shapes, and it can look just horrible. So what I do is I come into Canva and I choose either a social media or a Facebook post, depending on whether you like this kind of more rectangular shape or a square shape. I usually use the social media and do square. And then I actually put my logos. So here's one that I just did. So I actually just upload them using the upload button. And then I just put them into my Square social media image and download each of them separately so that they're all kind of the same size, shape. They've all got the nice white background, and it just is going to look a lot cleaner on your website. So obviously you can put whatever background you want to behind them and switch that up. But once they're done, I've created this partners or products or whatever it is going to be gallery. The collection is empty, so I'm just going to click and I'm going to add a couple of them. So we'll add these two for right now so that we can kind of see. So once they are added, you need to have the link that you want to send them to. So for instance, this is would be my affiliate link that takes them to my Acuity. So I'm just going to copy the actual link. I'm going to go into that image, click on the settings wheel. You're definitely going to want to put a title in here and a description because that helps with your SEO as well. Then go into your options, click through URL. We're going to paste this in here and save. And you're again going to do the same thing for all of them. So we'll just pretend like I've done that. So now I have this gallery over here in my not linked section, my not linked pages. It's going to be called the partners gallery. I can update that and delete anytime I want to. This is the area that I'm actually going to always work on. However, I want to have a page where people can see it. So that could either be in my primary navigation, or it could be in one of these not linked areas, and then I could link it with a button maybe on one of my sub pages. But just for this, I'm going to go ahead and make a blank image. We will also call it partners. And then, excuse me, in this blank page, you can put any type of text that you want to introduce it. And then we are going to insert a summary block. Now, summary blocks are amazing because we basically just get to tell it where to pull from, what data we want. Once you've clicked on it, you can actually go into the layout and change the layout. So you're not forced to, stick with the first one you chose. So you can kind of play around with it a little bit. But to me, it's usually easier to stick with the grid because I'm using, all the same size and shape now with those images, and it's just going to look a lot cleaner. So I'm going to basically tell this summary block what I want it to pull from. So I know it's a gallery, and I know I called it partners. So there it is. Now I'm going to put these in here. I can then go into layout and I can choose how I want it to be cropped. So right now they're cropping it at 3:2. I can say auto, which will put them into their nice squares. If it's not in a square, you could actually just say square. Either way, Then you can change this column width depending on how many you have. You can make that larger or smaller. You can also change the gutter width, which is the space in between the two images. Then when you go to display, we are basically going to tell it, I always like to make it all the way up to 30. We're basically going to say we don't need this date in here because we don't care. It's not really technically an image. Oops, sorry about that. That is Skittle. And there is a car in my driveway, so I'll try to. So we don't really need to worry about the excerpt. We really don't need to worry about the title. It's just the thumbnail, but it doesn't matter anyway because we're really only showing that thumbnail image anyway. Then once that's done, we can simply just apply. That's it. That's all we need to do. Up here is probably we're going to say something about, you know, these are my favorite products, or these are my favorite partners. Please click the links below to be redirected, blah, 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 blah. That's pretty much it. Skittle.